I don't know about mountain lions.
I know if I look out the window, I'm glad I don't smoke cigarettes no more. Be out there smoking a cigarette and be like, oh shit. Be like, Aaron, open the door. Aaron, open the door. This is gonna be
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, it's gonna be funny, but I mean, you know how skittish they are when it comes to wildlife in general.
we got a kitchen at all? Oh no.
I want to say probably so.
Because didn't all of them have kitchens?
I think so.
I wonder if we're gonna be staying in some like
Hmm?
you know how they be like, oh, let me just give this to them because it's the free joint.
Oh, you talking about some motel shit? Probably.
We gotta check the bed.
Oh yeah, I'm not messing around with bed bugs. Ain't happening. Ain't happening at all. It's the first thing I'm checking. Just to make sure that everything is copacetic inside the room. I've not had time to mess with those things. Uh, oh, I think it'd be fun though.
Millions of years ago, Shinnok, one of the Elder Gods, turned on his fellow deities and invaded the Earth realm. Raiden and the Elder
Close the door,
Gods
babe.
stopped Shinnok, locked him up in the Nether
I
realm.
was saying close the door, please.
Others followed in Shinnok's footsteps, like Outworld's Emperor Shao Kahn, who was obsessed with conquering Earthrealm. So Raiden convinced the Elder Gods to enact the Mortal Kombat tournament as a way to even the odds, give Earthrealm a chance. For generations, Shao Kahn followed the Elder Gods' rules. The war moved to the arena, where he sent his toughest fighters to challenge Raiden's greatest defenders in Mortal Kombat. 2 years ago, we beat him. But Shao Kahn wasn't ready to lose. He violated the rules of Mortal Kombat and invaded Earthrealm. Most of Earth's defenders, our friends, were killed, turned into evil undead warriors. Despite the odds, we stopped Shao Kahn's invasion. As punishment, the Elder Gods destroyed him. We thought the long nightmare was over, but it turns out that Shinnok had been manipulating events. Shao Kahn's invasion, his death. All part of Shinnok's plan to escape the Netherrealm and resume his war on the Elder Gods.
Chapter 1, Johnny
Destination
Cage.
dead ahead.
Set her down nice.
Man, it's been so long since I played this story
Can I
mode.
always?
If by always you mean not
Been a
one,
very, very long time.
Major.
All right, you have the rendezvous coordinates. Far edge of the forest. From there, we access the portal to Raiden's Sky Temple.
Where there's an angry former Elder God and his devils waiting for us.
Gods, portals, flying demons.
Blind guys with magic swords.
The world has changed. For the worse, if we do not expel Shinnok from Raiden's temple. He means to poison Earthrealm's life force, the Jinsei.
And we're not gonna let that happen.
Kenshi and I appreciate the Major allowing us to join you. We're happy to help kick Shinnok's bony ass back to the Netherrealm. You gotta land this thing.
Got all about that part.
Damn,
I tell you, man, it's amazing how the story of MK has evolved so much from just the regular arcade ladder to what they did with MK9. I think I started to really notice the difference. What's up, Trey? What's going on, man? I think I started to notice the difference on the way that they was doing the actual story after MK versus DC Universe. Even though that game is ass itself, but the story is good the way they did it. And it's like with that one, with the Justice, and then all the other games that came out after MK versus DC Universe, the way they've done the story mode has been one of the bright spots that that NetherRealm has always been doing recently. Ooh. Wrong button. So I think that's one of the reasons why, if it's anything about NetherRealm games itself, especially now,
getting a little ahead of yourself.
that a lot of people look forward to, it's always the story. It's always the story. And appreciate you guys joining the stream. I'll probably be streaming for a good hour and a half, close to 2 hours. Actually off work tomorrow. So I plan on trying to do trying out this new Battle Royale, free Battle Royale game that came out yesterday. Also plan on doing a I do need to finish it. I agree with you there, Trey. Also plan on doing, if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to do a unboxing / review on a product. And I know I haven't did one of those in a long time, but it's definitely something that I'm sure will be informative to some people, whoever's in the market of looking for a some gaming headset, like a gaming headset or anything like that. So I plan on doing that tomorrow as well. And then no, I'm going to get another stream. I'm going to do a stream tomorrow because I don't have to watch it today. He'll be gone for tomorrow. So I'll figure out what other thing I'm going to end up doing. But my plan is to hopefully have the unboxing slash review done early in the day, so that way probably about like 10, 11 o'clock. That'll be up for everyone.
I liked it better when we fought on the same side. You okay?
We fared better than the men.
Add him to the list of things Shinnok will answer for.
I'm right along with you there, Terrence. I'm right along with you. He's probably one character that I hope that they do add into it, whether it be main roster or DLC. It's whooping ass. Is the game audio too low, or is it at a reasonable level? Let me know if I need to raise it up a little.
Refortify the portal's defenses below. No, Fujin. It is too late.
The mighty gods of Earthrealm.
You befoul these hallowed grounds, Quan Chi.
You know, I kind of thought about the ending of Rico on MK4, and when he sat down in that throne and that Shao Kahn helmet came on top of him.
Them to their deaths. I return them to life.
A life worse than death.
One you will soon share, and my lord himself shall witness your fall.
Now, remember how Cabal looked on the reveal? And if you look at him now, he looks pretty much the same, with the exception of like a few small little things here and there. But he looks the exact same version like he did in this. You think he will? Would you want to see him back?
Nightwolf.
shot.
Smoke.
Smoke is dead. I am an Enra.
Inside the bed. Inside
This is your last chance.
The real Jax wouldn't punch his best friend.
Johnny Cage, killing you will be a pleasure.
One more patch.
Gotcha.
Let's close the door. I mean, honestly, I would be okay without Nightwolf coming back into it. I mean, it would be nice to see him, but I would be okay if he's not added into it. I think people would much rather if he took a spot off of having, let's say if Noob isn't in the game, just saying hypothetically, even though I don't think that's the case, I think he's definitely in the game. But say if he's in the game and they have Nightwolf in it, I think a lot of people will be like, you know, you could have switched Nightwolf's spot and put Noob in the game versus having Nightwolf in it itself.
We're gonna fix you someday. Well, nice seeing them again. Sonya, that's not him.
So, I'll be more than okay with him not being in it, personally.
Sergeant, what is it?
That the elevator?
Yes, the elevator. Sento contains the souls of my ancestors.
I appreciate that, Trey.
They guide me.
Could they hurry the hell up?
Always appreciate the love, brother. So about the Devore reveal that they confirmed today. The reason why I didn't do a video because I mean it didn't make any sense to do one just to kind of give. I mean it's cool to give my thoughts about it, but you know a stream like this, I mean it's just right for me to talk about it while we're here.
You guys stay here.
I like her redesign.
Close the door.
I like it. She definitely looks more bug-like in the sense if that makes any sense at all. But I like her redesign though. I like her redesign. I wonder what this new female character is going to be, and how it's going to be in connection with the rest of the game itself. But I'll be off work that day. Come what is it, next Thursday?
See it now, Raiden. Your legacy. You poisoned.
Yeah, come next Thursday when they do the next Kombat cast. I'll be off work that day, and so I'll be able to actually get the reaction video posted in a decent amount of time.
We will do so again.
And everything.
Remove the
And
shadows from the
I'm really curious to see who this new character is. So
The legacy of life is death.
let me see if I can. I'll put in the subtitles after this.
My followers accept this and live on. They fight for me.
That's normally what happens though, Trey. When it comes to any type of villain, think about half the time when it comes to anything that happens. When you look at movies and how villains be talking all tough until they get their ass handed to them, and then all that tough talk goes away. That's the case with all villains, though. I mean, yeah, you're not talking at all. DJ, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you joining the stream, brother.
Will not touch the Jinsei. Oh, I will. And all of Earthrealm will learn the truth of death.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Didn't see you there.
I would much rather see Rico than I would Nightwolf.
Insignificant speck of feculent scum! How dare you!
I mean, yeah, now that he got his head chopped off. I mean, of course it's hard to take him serious, but before then, I mean, he was a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, I got to take some time to actually play it, but it's hard to dedicate some time to playing it right now. You know, the other thing I found very funny about this, how Johnny Cage is from the original, just going off the original, how he was made to be a joke, and how people clowned him for being a movie star martial artist, and he went from being a movie star martial artist to actually being a savior in this game. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
I'm not sure what just happened to me, but I am sure of this. You don't even think of hurting her.
I don't think he's going to be I don't think he's going to show up in this new one. I don't see that happening at all. I think this roster is going to be dedicated to players or characters that was in towards the end of this one, and having some newbies kind of sprinkled into it. But I don't see Shinnok playing a part. I mean, because you already got Shao Kahn as another pre-order bonus. So I don't see him showing up.
You really are a fallen elder god.
Yeah, you talking about Aaron Black? Yeah, a lot of people like Aaron Black. A lot of people like him.
Johnny Cage, the amulet.
Now they didn't waste a. He's not a wasted slot. He's not a wasted slot. He's a solid character. He's a very solid character. We gotta wait to see what the rest of the roster is shaping up to be before we can actually kind of.
Enjoy the new day.
Before we can actually say, who was really a wasted slot character. But I think as of right now, from all the characters that we got that's revealed for sure, I wouldn't say that he's a wasted slot.
Yeah. We got
Yeah, it's safe to say that we're going to have definitely Liu Kang, Kung Lao,
Remain here.
of course,
The Chambers
Scorpion,
of
Sub-Zero,
Heal
Devore,
Shirai Blade in short
Raiden, Gears,
Quan Chi and others,
Kano,
they're gone. A surge of power.
Cassie,
My senses.
We can deal with
and I feel like I'm
We've
missing
netted a big
other people.
prize.
Baraka, Katana more than likely is going to be in there. Melina, I don't see being in there because she got killed unless, you know, they do the whole time travel thing.
They cannot destroy it. No one can.
Trying to think if it's anyone else I'm forgetting right now. That's confirmed. We are not getting Armageddon. We are definitely not getting that. We are definitely not getting that at all. Not at
Why are
all.
you smiling?
Man, that was such a huge disappointment with that game. That was probably, if anything, for me personally, I think Mortal Kombat Armageddon was the biggest disappointment out of all of them that I've played. With the exception, I'm not going to include MK versus DC Universe. I'm not including that whatsoever. Just a straight MK game itself. I think Armageddon is definitely it's definitely a disappointment for sure.
Take it easy, Jin. We didn't need a Halo in Darfur.
By far the worst.
Or Iran.
By far
or
the worst.
Kurdistan. Did we, Jackie? Nope, we didn't. Shaolin monks ever send you there, Jen?
I've seen plenty of action. Takeda and I both. Stuff that blow your special forces.
What if they have Noob Saibot as a DLC character?
To be. You're beautiful and unique snowflakes. Now.
So here's my thing. So like when it came to, and sorry if I'm over talking the game itself, but I feel like, you know, doing this type of commentary while this is going on just adds to it. Mortal Kombat Deception was a good game. The only thing I didn't like was the fact that it was only one fatality per character. That was the biggest disappointment when it came to Mortal Kombat Deception.
Shaolin, Shirai Ryu, SF. Together.
But other than that, I liked it. I thought it was a pretty solid comeback from not having an MK game itself. Yeah, let me actually do that. Hold on. Let's add the subtitles real quick. I need to do that. Audio. Where are you? Subtitles. Gameplay. Subtitles. There we go. And let's continue. So yeah, when it came to that one and all the rest of them, I like the different things that they added into each and every single one of them. As far as, you know, having, yeah, I figured that. I figured it would be confirmed when they showed them in the story trailer. So that part I'm not surprised. I'm trying to think if there's anything about the other ones I didn't like so much.
Sonya?
The fighting styles I was okay with to an extent.
Yeah. We got him.
Trying to think if there's anything else.
Remain here.
I don't think it's anything with all the rest of them, with the exception of Armageddon and that creative fatality bullshit.
Quan Chi and others, they're gone.
The roster was decent, even though some of the character models look funky as I don't know what. But as far as, you know, having the roster that they had with the amount of characters that they had, I did like that. But that creative fatality shit, man, was that was the worst idea. The worst idea.
No one can.
They might offer counsel. Shinnok can never escape.
You didn't like Zombie Liu Kang? Yeah, I mean that was a
The war is not over. Quan Chi
that was a
escaped.
letdown that he got killed like that.
Why are you smiling?
She called me Johnny.
I like the conquest mode that they had in what was that? What's the name of that one? What was the name of that one? Hold on.
From some Mediterranean bred as warriors for the gods.
Damn it! I'm having a brain fart now.
I've never been able to resummon that green halo.
I'm definitely having a brain fart now.
Raiden thinks it was true when I saw a loved one about to die.
Damn it! I can't remember the name of that
How
MK
about
game
you, Cassie?
that had
Did you
the.
summon anything like that, or did it skip a generation?
You need what, Notorious?
We didn't
You
need
talking
a
about
hero
this?
or on.
Hey,
Or
good to see you,
Fred
sir.
Did we, Jackie? Nope, we didn't. Shaolin monks ever send you there, Jen?
I've seen plenty of action. Takeda and I both. Stuff that blow your special forces mind. At ease. You're all here because you deserve to be. You're beautiful and unique snowflakes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get to your point in a second, DJ.
Today is our team's 6-week anniversary.
I don't know why I didn't play it like that. I just didn't play it like that. I didn't play the combat, the chess combat like that neither. I played the small mini game that was like what was that? Puzzle Fighter. I love that. I love that mode.
As the secretary pointed out, us older folks
It's all good, Notorious. Good to see you though, brother.
So it's time for your
I love that mode. I love that little mini game, man. That shit was a ton of fun. Like even playing if you haven't played Puzzle Fighter, then you're tripping.
in a while, so we need to make sure he's still on our side.
I wouldn't say MK4 was terrible. It just wasn't as good as it could have been.
Don't be surprised.
I would say Mortal Kombat 4 Gold is way worse than MK4. Because even though it came out on the what's that, the Dreamcast, the way they did some of the move sets, it just seemed choppy. It seemed real choppy. So I wasn't feeling MK4 Gold.
20 million.
Emperor.
What you mean by that, Notorious? So when it came to MK9, I love the way they did it as far as having the storyline of 1, 2, and 3 all kind of intertwined in the same story mode, and I loved it. I loved it. I love the way they did the story with MK9. I think that's one of the reasons why it's considered one of the best story modes, honestly, between this one and that one. Why people would consider that one way better than this one.
It drains us.
Right. Do we have a deal?
What is it, Devora?
The Emperor should not be concerned. Accident ahead. This one will clear it.
Which version of MK? Yeah, MK9 was the one on PS3.
The Tarkatans are in position. We await your order.
It is given, dearest Tanya.
Stopping a carriage is nothing. Killing an emperor
False Emperor
requires power. Power you have, Melina, and won't use.
It pains me to use it, Rain. I need more time. The usurper's excursion came too soon.
The rain falls when it may.
No matter. If Kano does what I paid him to do.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't have my version of MK9 that I have is the complete edition, so it doesn't have the regular cover art that the MK9 version had. I think that was one thing a lot of people was wondering if they're going to have back into it, and maybe that's one thing that they will add, but they just haven't confirmed it, so I'm not sure. But definitely people have been asking for them to bring back tag team mode. Dude, her redesign looks so good. When you see this, and you look at her redesign in the new one, her redesign looks so good. It looks really good. I want to say maybe back in like the 90s they may have had that, but I don't recall for sure. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even know that they even did anything like that.
Your offer of aid was but wind and air.
Keep your 50 million. Melina's given me twice that to take you out.
This is one character that I don't know if he's going to come back in this one or not. He's one character I'm not too sure about. And I don't know if anyone would really be mad if he wasn't back in the new one. Kano, you a bitch. He's whooping my ass right now. Kano is whipping my ass. Well, I'm not talking about Kano. I'm talking about Kotal Khan. Kano's already back in the game. They already confirmed that part. I was talking about Kotal Khan, not knowing if he's going to be back in the new one or not.
I grow stronger.
Easy money.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that part. Kano's already been confirmed.
Melina's given me twice that to take you out.
Really, really, man. Yeah, but you know, sometimes they have those type of characters of where they kind of bring them in for like one game, and then they don't bring them back into it. Like, look at what's some characters that I can think about that haven't been back in the Mortal Kombat game since son of a bitch. I did see it. I did see it. Trying to think. I gotta go all the way back to actually Mortal Kombat Deception. Suhao haven't been back in the game. Darius haven't been back in the game. Who else? Who else? Natara hasn't been back in another one. I'm trying to think who's another character that they haven't had in there. I'm trying to think who's some other characters. Help me out, guys. As far as if you can pull up a roster from Mortal Kombat Deception to Armageddon, and just kind of list off some characters that were in those games that you haven't seen in those games since. God damn it, Kano. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
To take you out.
Yale Naga's one, but that was the main boss character. So I'm just talking about like playable characters that you was able to use. Not including boss characters. Movado, yeah, that was another guy. Cobra is another guy. Dude that was white dude with the blonde hair with the Black Dragon Society. That's another person that I haven't seen in there. B-May is another one. Thank you, King Toby. Good to see you, brother. Ashra is another person. Oh, I just killed myself. Who's another character? Who's other characters I have to think about? Dagon, yeah, that's another character. Let me look up this roster. Let me see if I can. I think I said Taven, but if I didn't, that's another character as well. So let me look up this roster by this cutscene, man. Yeah, that's what I was saying, King. I was saying that I don't know if anyone would actually really miss Kotal Kahn not being in it if he wasn't to return.
You are the Edenian, Tanya.
I'm pleased you remember me, Koatar.
I will never forget those who...
Likewise, King. Likewise, man.
She vowed to create a free Edenia, something you refused.
Alright, so we have... Let me pause this real quick so I can go down the list. So, MK Armageddon. Hold on. So it goes from Deadly Alliance. Let's look at this roster real quick. So Drummond is the guy that had the mask with the metal spike on his hand. Lee May is another. Natara, like I said, Onaga, Moloch, Suhao, Blaze. I'm even though I said not to include boss characters, I think Blaze was a fucking waste, honestly. Blaze and Movado. Then we go to let's go to Deception. Actually, that was not pulling up.
Sorry to disturb you, but Aaron,
Yes.
can you remind me the old wallet?
The old wallet?
Yeah.
I don't know where old wallet is. The wallet's right there, but I don't know where old is at. Check closer to the nightstand over there.
Okay. This way.
Well, Frost isn't really a one-off character because she plays a part in the story mode of this game too. All right, so since that one isn't popping up, let's Mortal Kombat Deception. Yeah, I think I said Moloch. Close the door, please. Mortal Kombat Deception characters. All right, so we have Shujinko. That was a waste. Even though I know he plays a major part in the actual game itself, but that was a waste. Shujinko, Ashura, Havoc, like you said, Dario, Darius, Hotaru was another waste. Cobra, as I said, was a waste. And who else did they have in there? I think that's pretty much it as far as with that one. And then let's go to Armageddon. Well, Armageddon had all the other characters in it, so there's no point in going to that. So yeah, when it came to a lot of those characters, man, I think half the people, if not all the people that was named on there, no one would miss if they weren't back on here. I think even with I would go as much as to say even with this one, if they didn't have Kodokan in there, I don't think anyone would be mad about that. If they didn't have what's the big ass dude? I forgot his name. Yeah, Shujinko was definitely his joke. Maybe Trey. I think he might be alone in that one. Well, I think he was kind of like a gimmick character because he was in MK4. I really wouldn't count him as a real character.
The stars align for victory.
I think people like Rain, so I wouldn't add him in that because Rain is actually a major part of the story too. I don't know. Just certain people I wouldn't miss. Like, I honestly, I'll be kind of surprised if Jax and if Jax and his daughter returns in the new one. I'll honestly be surprised. I would honestly be surprised. I think you probably have a better chance of I think you'll have a better chance of having I'm having such a brain fog with these names tonight, man. I'm having such a brain fart with these names. It may be lagging just a little bit. You might have to just might have to refresh it. This is lagging on my end too. Hold on, let me close one thing out real quick. Hold on 1 second. See if this helps with the lagging issue. Hopefully it's cleared up some. If they did a movie on the MK character, who would you like to see?
To trust Melina.
That's a good question, man. That's a real good question.
She tasks me for the last time. Melina.
Kano was to kill you, miserable snake.
I like the fact of you being able to use weapons during the fight, but not excuse me. But not being able to pick up and use it throughout the entire fight. Who would I like to see? Probably someone that hasn't really been explored like that when it comes to, you know, main story, but still someone that people would like to see. So I don't know who that could possibly be, because I don't want to see nothing against like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, but I think we all know the backstory of them now. I don't know. I got to think about that. I got to really think about that.
My intentions are to teach you the difference between pretension and godhood.
Always thought that was a dope ass move from Rain, man. Always thought that was a dope ass move from him. You know, I actually went back and looked at what was that, MK Legacy? The one that the show that the YouTube show that they had for 2 seasons. Man, I love season 2. Season 2 was great, man. Season 2 was so great. So tomorrow, I think I'm gonna use just the regular PlayStation camera. But YouTube on my end, as far as linking it with my PlayStation, has been like quality has not been great, man. And I don't know what's been going on with it recently. I would say Liu Kang. I would probably say Liu Kang. I don't think it's hard to follow. I think the way they've tied MK9 with MKX is great. The way they tied it together. I think if they would have went with the original way that the MK Deception was when they had Onaga, then I would say, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. But I think from the way they did MK9 story to MKX to this one, I think it'll flow together well. I give it another year or two before it's actually released, Trey. He's fucking me up with that little move he's doing right there. What do you mean by that, DJ?
That should silence you.
You won't touch him again.
But I will. As the heir to my father, Shao Kahn, I, Melina, Khanum of Outworld, order your execution!
comes to all. I grow stronger. There will be an execution this day. You will atone for your descent, Melina. Your blood will make right. Up the stair path, to the fire's edge.
What did my emperor
Oh, I don't know why they didn't continue the show.
Grown to be a jaguar.
I never looked into the reason why they didn't do another season after that. I wish they would have continued it though.
Once we hit the drop point, we split up.
I feel like they kind of left it on the
South,
cliffhanger.
You two from the west. Rendezvous here, the north entrance.
Then what? A simple pick up and go?
We bag him if he resists.
Resistance might be more possible than you think.
Don't sweat it. It comes to that, Sub-Zero won't know what hit him.
The forward defenses stand down as you command, Grandmaster.
It is confirmed. 4 intruders.
It is time to entertain our guests.
All right, I've got point. You and Jin, that side. Move! Ready?
You ready to go to bed? Okay. Alright.
You.
So, I'm about to stop it here, everyone. We'll continue on with the playthrough of the story again tomorrow. But we got more than enough time to do it. So, we'll definitely be picking this up tomorrow. Wife is ready to go to bed. She got to be at work in the morning. So, we'll go from there. Alright, everyone. Thank you guys for joining me in the stream. I'll definitely be catching you all tomorrow. Remember, I got a unboxing / review that I'll be doing tomorrow, as well as any other regular videos and another stream or 2 streams on top of that. So I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone, and you all take it easy. See you guys later.